What's up and welcome. This is me, you, and Switch 2. I am me, Tom Tate, and you are you. So let's talk about Switch 2. This is the latest and greatest Nintendo Switch 2 news brought to you every Tuesday and Friday in snackable 10-minute episodes. Today's Friday, December 26th. It is 10:31 a.m. on the East Coast. I'm getting a bit of a late start. I slept in this morning. I spent the rest of the morning assembling American Girl doll bunk beds and a campfire set, the whole nine, and cleaning up lots of wrapping paper and all the things that we didn't do yesterday when we ran out of the house in the middle of the day and left a big mess. So luckily, there is so little Nintendo Switch 2 news this week. I mean, it's a holiday week, so I wasn't expecting much. So I was thinking about skipping today, but I don't want to break my streak, right? This is episode 60 of Me, You, and Switch 2, and I haven't missed one yet. So I figured might as well keep things going. We'll keep it short. We'll get you right back to what I hope has been and will be kind of an awesome weekend. Up first, we have Alana Hagues, Jim Norman, Ollie Reynolds, and PJ O'Reilly from NintendoLife. They put out a really good list. This is their best hidden gems and underrated Switch 1 and Switch 2 games of 2025. I wanted to link to this one because I think sometimes, around the holidays, you might get some extra cash or you get an eShop gift card for Christmas, but it's really not enough for that full $60 or $70 title. Sometimes you want something cheaper. Some of these hidden gems are typically less expensive. Maybe they're a bit shorter, but the impact can sometimes be greater than a AAA title. So I really like these types of lists. This one featured Bokura Planet and Dear Me I Was from the Switch 2 catalog. So those are the Switch 2 exclusives. But I will also shout out a few Switch 1 games on this list, like Blade Chimera, Tiny Bookshop, and Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. So if you haven't heard of these three games, I haven't played these yet, but I've heard so many great things throughout the year just from listening to other podcasts. So many other podcasters that I listened to raved about these three titles specifically, but this is a long list. So check it out. Link is in the show notes. You might find some other gems that you're interested in based on what you're into, what genres you're into, things like that. I'm personally going to spend some time browsing the eShop later today. There's also a Kirby Air Riders event that is taking place between now and the 29th of December that allows you to win a cosmetic Santa hat. So if you are excited by holiday cosmetic items in video games, don't sleep on the Kirby Air Riders events because I don't know that it will be available until the next holiday season. I also caught Mitch Vogel's review of the Rogue Prince of Persia, and this is a rogue-like Prince of Persia game. It looks super promising. Real quick, a quick note, a quote from this review: "The Rogue Prince of Persia stands as both an excellent and innovative entry in the long-running series and a worthy follow-up to the developer's previous work. The smooth action, gorgeous visuals, and addictive loop all come together to make for the kind of game that's tough to put down. The joys, snappy, challenging combat, meta progression elements ensure every run feels rewarding, tons of playability and unlockables, looks and runs great on Switch 2, and the cons, some may find it a little too easy." So check out that review. I'll have the link in the show notes. Nintendo Insider gave Cast and Chill a 9 out of 10 and called it the perfect play-before-bed Switch 2 game. It is currently $11.24 on sale in the eShop today. And then Stardew Valley released their Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So I was checking out this one. If you have Stardew Valley, and many do for Nintendo Switch 1, this will be a free upgrade. With this upgrade, you'll get mouse controls, 8-player online mode. There's a 4-player split-screen co-op multiplayer mode, and it also supports Game Share, which lets you have up to 4 players playing only if one person has purchased a copy. So that's pretty nice. Not everyone has to own a copy to play together. And then finally, the 1978 version of Space Invaders released on Switch and Switch 2. This is through Hamster's Arcade Archives collection. So if you want to play some old school arcade classics like Space Invaders, check out the Arcade Archives collection in the eShop. That's really it for today. Not a lot of news, nothing too exciting. Just some reviews, some game updates. I hope that you had a great Christmas. If you celebrate other holidays, I hope that that's been enjoyable for you too. So under our tree yesterday, we got Pokemon Legends Z through A, which my son has already cracked open this morning. He's been playing that. Haven't seen too much of it, but it looks really good. The detail and the art design, really nice. I'm really enjoying just looking at this game, and I'm hoping to try it out myself. He also got the Lego DMG Game Boy, which is really cool. You can slide in different scenes, like from Link's Awakening or Super Mario Land. I'm pretty jealous about that because I would like to have that on my shelf. It will be on his. And my gift to my son was a funny playing FPGA Game Boy / Game Boy Color. So this is something we'll assemble together. This is a clone of a Game Boy. It uses FPGA as the technology, but it doesn't play emulated games. It's not like a retro handheld where you put an SD card full of ROMs on there. It actually plays original carts, which we have some of my old carts to play through. So it'll be fun to put that together. And in that same vein, way back in 2024, I actually pre-ordered the Analog 3D. So if you caught this over the past couple of months because it finally released, this is a modern constructed FPGA Nintendo 64. So there's been a ton of delays. I ordered this way back. I paid for it, so it was nice just to get it, not have to pay for it. It shipped this year. I wrapped it for myself, saved it for Christmas. I know that the N64 doesn't have the best catalog of games, but the few that I remember fondly have such resonance with me. I'm really excited to break it out and play a few of my old games on a nice HDMI connection with my TV. So that's it. I will see you on Tuesday. I'll see you on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. It is still 2025. We are not at 2026 yet. That'll be the following Friday. Hopefully we have some new stuff to talk about. As always, I want to thank you so much for your time and your attention. A kind rating or review on your podcast listening app of choice really helps me continue to grow the show, but honestly, sharing with a friend, family member, Discord server, subreddit, wherever you and other gamers hang out goes even further. You can head on over to switch2pod.com for all the things. That's switch with the number 2pod.com. Much love. Happy holidays. Now go play some games.